Hi, I'm Emily. I teach piano, music classes, and Mandarin language classes at Pacific Conservatory. We have students from 3-year-old to adults. I believe learning music should be fun, so I like to create a friendly environment for my students. And according to Maslow's hierarchy of needs, one needs to fulfill their basic needs in order to be creative and confident. So they have to feel loved and safety, and they have to be full. They cannot stay hungry and then be creativity. So I'd like to create a friendly environment so my student can really be comfortable and enjoy making music in the class. Last of all, I think discipline is really important when you learn music. You have to practice in order to get familiar with the instrument and also the music. When I say practice, I don't ask for my students to practice hours a day because that will be very hard. But I would say you need to listen to music. And you also need to study your score before you go to bed. That shouldn't be too hard. And I believe for young children, parents' involvement is also very important. Because we cannot expect a 3-year-old to practice by themselves. That's literally impossible. So I would say 5 to 10 minutes a day can be arranged by parents. And when the students have the habits to practice every day or to listen to the music every day, when they get older, they'll be able to practice by themselves and they will accomplish a lot during practice. In the class, we work on theory and comprehensive musicianship together. I think it's really fun for students to work together because we can listen to music, we discuss the subject, we share our thoughts together. It stimulates and inspires students in many ways that we cannot imagine. However, I think we do need private lesson to work on student skill, and that is when I can work on them according to their personal needs and personality. The results of taking group class and private lesson, students not only can be a good musician, I think they can solve any problems later in the life. Because practice piano or practice any other instrument is not easy. They have to sit there, they have to have patience. Also, they need to have a scientific mind to solve the problem. And as long as they can take the challenge and they can conquer what they have met, I think they're going to be a good person in the future and they can learn any subjects really well. Playing collaborative music is exciting to me because I get to play with other musicians. It can be 2-person or even more. So if we have a small group to play together, that is a lot of fun. At the same time, that requires a lot of knowledge about music. So we can discuss the music history, we can discuss the theory, we have to analyze the piece together. That is what we're doing in the music class as well, so that we can share our thoughts. Playing together can train our ears as well. Sometimes you'll find out that when your children is playing music, they're actually not listening because they're playing something wrong and you think that sounds not correct, but they didn't notice because they're too busy playing and reading the music, but they missed the really important part, listening. So I think playing collaborative arts or playing ensemble music is really good training for students because it's easier to listen to other people's playing than ourselves. Then they get to use to listen to the music they make. After a while, they will be a really good player because they listen to their own playing. So they'll be able to monitor themselves, they'll be able to correct their playing and become a better musician. Studying language is similar to studying music because we have to learn to write, we have to learn to speak, and also we learn how to listen to the language. That is similar because we learn to listen to music and we express ourselves by playing music. When we're learning our first language, it is not so hard. because with all the people around us, they speak the same language. The symbols we see all around our world is in the same language, and everything near you, you're surrounded by the language. That is why you learn to speak it so easily. So when I teach language, which is Mandarin, I'd like to have the students to see the words on the classroom, because we have a classroom settings, and I'd like to have them to listen to a Chinese songs, and when they get to sing it together, they probably already learned some words. And also we have to learn how to write it, because when you learn how to write a character in Chinese, oh well, that is kind of hard, and then you feel like, yes, I'm really learning it. So my approach is basically the same as my music teaching approach. I would create friendly environment, and I would teach according to students' needs. And as well, I would need to have them to have discipline. So they will need to do their assignments, and I will need a collaboration from parents. So parents will help them listening to the songs on the way to school. Or you can have them just read a story for them so that they can get used to what they're learning.